Robotic Turbo.
Thank you so much. I think for me, can somebody hold this? I don't want to break it. So, thank you so much from the city. But I think for me, what I would love is to give my respect to Michael Jackson's legacy. One of the things that people forget, because they just do, when I was on tour with Lionel Richie and the Pointer Sisters, me and Bruno Falcon, we were dancers just like everybody else in LA. But we made a decision. We wanted to get out of the neighborhood and get a career. So we joined the Screen Actors Guild. No, I have to give it up. Back then, to get a real job, we joined the Screen Actors Guild, 5757 Wilshire Boulevard. And the thing is, those wonderful union people who were in theater, who lobbied for dancers' rights, Joanne DeVito, Joe Tremaine, Julie McDonald, Teresa Ball Agency, all those, Adam Shankman, all those great choreographers and people before us, they said, you know what, street dancers, they need rights. So we joined the union. Thank you, Tony Basil, wonderful choreographer, former locker. You know, thank you to all the wonderful people, Paula Abdul, all the Tina Landon, all the street dance choreographers that made a difference and created jobs. Jeffrey Hornaday, Vince Patterson. When we talk about Michael Jackson, let's go back to the 70s. Automatic, systematic, electronic sound contained. She's moving, she's grooving. Remember, Michael started off doing the robot, and then he got better. So the thing is, no, but look, Michael was a serious genius. I mean, this guy's like, I'm a lover, not a fighter. So look, if you look at Michael Jackson, he was killing the robot, but then later on, when he got into popping, obviously Jeffrey Daniels was on Soul Train, like the Electric Boogaloo and everybody else, but there was something in that wonderful man that he's seen in my style and Bruno Falcon's style. Let's go back to Lionel Richie and All Night Long. Can somebody hold this? Let me put this here out of respect. So look, here's the deal. Let's give Michael the real credit. When we were on tour with Lionel Richie, we did All Night Long. Well, my friends, the time has come. Thank you, Lionel Richie. Here's the deal. When he hired us, Lionel Richie doesn't dance. We came out on one song, All Night Long. We went on a world tour. I was 14 years old. A world tour for 9 months. All around the world. The only hip-hop dance act in a pop singer's tour? Come on now. So all those people were like, wow, Lionel Richie, what are those people? All the people who wrote up what are those dancers, they were exposed to popping, locking, and breakdancing. So by the time we got back to LA, me and Bruno Falcon were looking at Universal Amphitheater at this one guy who was standing in the aisle with the scarecrow wig from The Wiz. Remember, come on in, he's on down, he's on down. Michael had that wig as a scarecrow, right? He still had it. He had a Steve Urkel kind of bow tie, funky jacket, and a top hat. And he was going like this because we were kids. We would have blew his cover. He was incognito. And we were like, wait a minute. He's here. We found out later, him and Lionel wrote, We Are the World, We Are the Children. No, that was like a big song. It was like a big deal. So right after the tour, Quincy Jones and everybody at the Shrine Auditorium, after the American Music Awards, brought all those artists after the American Music Awards with Lionel Richie into the studio to write We Are the World. That was ground zero for popping, locking, and breakdancing, because while Michael was doing all this big, great stuff, we went on to do the movie Breakin', but Michael behind the scenes had got attached to a dance style, which is now part of the hip-hop elements. So we're celebrating not only the movie Breakin', which is on California streets, but the thing is, no, very true. When the Olympics hits and it goes to your television, please hashtag the Soul Train veterans who paved the way, Mavericks Flat, Chi-Town. Chicago has their own hip-hop museum. Please support it. House music, the DJs. Because at the end of the day, everybody's got to eat. And there's his hip-hop historians, soul music historians, 1580 Katie. Come on now. They know a lot about history if you hire them. So I'm going to give it back to Mother Diva. Thank you to all the Jackson family, the Jackson estate. And please support your local DJs and the house community.
Hey! All right, there you go. I want to thank you guys. We have something really special. Oh, did the okay, there we go. So, wait a minute.
Ay, happy.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I have something really special I want to share with you guys. Next Friday, when I leave Tuesday to go back home to Chicago, but next Friday, for the first time since the movie's release, we're having a screening of the movie Breakin in Gary, Indiana, Michael Jackson's hometown. Never been done before, except for when the movie first came out. So I'm continuing that legacy. I also wrote Breakin the musical, and I pitched it to a casino that's being built in near Chicago, and they are considering it. We're also going to have Breakin 40th anniversary for Breakin 2 Electric Boogaloo. So, at this time, we're closing it out.